being a young adult in 2020, it's been rough. First year away from home, it's been rough. You know, sometimes I wish there would have been someone that would have given me a little bit of advice. Or maybe like just said, or you know what, I think people did tell me this and I wish I would have listened to them. But take your time. Don't rush it. Think about it, you know. But I'm still here, I'm still making it. No big deal, I'm just living my best life. And ain't nobody was prepared for this coronavirus. Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm gonna do a little like get ready with me, but I'm gonna be giving y'all some advice. Pretty much I'm just gonna be talking about advice on if you want to like move away from home, whether it's maybe just a couple hours away or to your first apartment or across state, somewhere where you don't really have any family or anybody else. So I'm just gonna be kind of talking about that because it's something I did, and there's some things I did that were right, and then there's some things I wish like someone would have told me, but you know, it was how I did it all. It was kind of fast. I just pretty much decided to move to Texas and I moved here. So if you haven't already, make sure you like, subscribe, view my videos on my channel. I think I got 10 videos or so on there. Probably not 10, maybe like 9. I have like 9 videos, but if you want to go look at them, see what I've been talking about or who I am, if you haven't even like, or if you don't even know me. My channel's still really small, so I'm pretty sure my 45 subscribers know me personally. But if you don't, thanks for watching. Thank you. It's my day off, so it's try to make a video or two type of day. So I'm just gonna do my basic routine, and yeah. Anyways, I should probably get back into the topic. So, July 2019, I decided to move to College Station, Texas. I had like thought about this for a while, but like I didn't make the actual like decision until I think like the final decision was like about a month and a half, 2 months before I moved here. So, with that being said, I feel like if you plan on moving, for one, if you're going to move out of state, definitely take some more time than that. I mean, you should try to save as much money as you can, figure out as much as you can about the area you're moving to. You want to find a job, an apartment, and I had an apartment set up before I moved here, and that's one thing. Make sure you have an apartment or know where you're going to stay. Spending money on a hotel or like an Airbnb, that's too long, and then you're going to be rushed into what you get. So definitely take your time, figure out the place, find an apartment, and job hunt. Figure out like where you want to work. Maybe like look up some places, and I don't know, like if you're into the server industry like I am, that's like what I did. I just looked for restaurants, chain restaurants. I applied like everywhere. But when I first moved here, I actually took like a month off just to like settle in. I had an apartment already like situated before I moved here, so that was cool. Before here, I was working in coffee. I worked for Sunrise Bagel and Espresso, and I made coffee. I was a barista. I loved making coffee, and it made me want to open my own coffee business. And that's what I told myself was when I came here, I was going to try to open my own coffee business. But so I looked up different cafes, and I wasn't really fond of the idea of working for Starbucks, but I did like look into Starbucks and a couple other places. But somewhere in the mix, I applied for my current job, RX Pizza, because I'd been working here for a month, and I actually started working at Journeys. Yeah, that was my first job. Yeah, Journeys was my first job, which is crazy because I've never done retail, and I really wanted to work in a restaurant making like quick money, like tip money, you know? So, but Journeys was the first one because I lived really right behind the mall when I first moved here. And I mean, it was all right. I didn't really like it. I don't think I'll ever do retail again. But yeah, definitely have a job beforehand. I wish I would have started working right when I got here. But that's just not how things went. I took a break, and I was a hard worker before I moved here. Like, I worked 2 jobs, and if I wasn't working 2 jobs, I was working 1 and working like 6 days a week. And working at the coffee hut, I was working from like 4 a.m. to 2 p.m. every day, so it was pretty tiring. My next thing would definitely be save money. Save as much money as you can because you never know what's gonna happen. And regardless if it's you moving into your first apartment or moving a couple hours away from home, I don't know what everybody's situation is, if you have family that's helping support you, like whatever, but you never know what's gonna happen. You never know if your car is gonna need some type of assistance, and that's always my problem. My car always needs something. But anyways, you never know if you're gonna get overcharged for something, a phone's gonna shut off, you know, like for instance, pandemic. I did not know that we were gonna go through a pandemic my first year of moving away from home. Like, and on top of everything I've already had to deal with since I moved away from home, dealing with pandemic was insane. But it's okay, we all make it, right? So definitely save your moolah. Money, job, housing. Those are like top 3. Housing, money, job. That makes the world go round. Third thing I would say is a vehicle. When I first moved here, I was sharing a vehicle. So that was cool. I had like access to work, but one thing I wish I would have done, because I left my car back home, I like planned to just sell it, and I didn't think it was worth it for me to ship it here because it was super expensive. But a vehicle, reliable transportation, because Uber, Lyft, and I had to use that a lot when I first moved here, and it was like really annoying. And luckily my apartments have been like not in like the worst area, like so it's not far away from anything, like it's in walking distance of some things, but having a reliable transportation, because spending money on Ubers and Lyfts and stuff, it just adds up. And no, I just like my own vehicle so I can depend on myself. And finally, a year later, I just got a vehicle. I got her May, so super happy. Finally, a year after being here. Since I've been 16, I've never been without a vehicle, so I've always had my own like reliable transportation. I've never had to rely on anybody or wait on anybody, just on myself. But luckily, finally, I have a car. She's cute. The next thing I would say is get out, like meet people, make friends. It kind of took me a while, but luckily my second job, RX Pizza, the second job I got when I moved here, I met some really cool people there. Like everybody's around the same age, and I just really clicked with a couple certain people, and one of them actually being one of my best friends since I moved here. We have the same birthday. We both turned 21 in January, so you know we turned up together. But definitely having friends, so you have a support system, because homesick is really a thing. The first couple months me being here, it was easy, but then it was the holidays. So like after July, after summer, then you get into holiday season, and it was a rough holiday season. A lot of stuff happened in my life, and you know, whatever, I'm still here, but it was my first holiday season without my family and stuff, so it was like really hard. So definitely having a support system and people you can do things with and vent to, you know, talk to, have fun with, go out and drink, because I finally turned 21 this year, so we went and hit the North Gate, the gates. That's because I'm in College Station, that's like it's a college town. That's like where everybody goes and turns up at. It's pretty cool. A lot better than back home. We ain't got much there. There was KJ's and then the Club Manchu. If any of you watching this have watched this far and know what the Club Manchu is, you know what goes down at the Chew. I wish my 21st birthday would have been there. I miss my people. So we got money, save your money. We have find a job, have an apartment, make friends. And like that's like the main things. And like have a reliable transportation. Those are like the main things. And like it's kind of like my advice. Like I mean, I guess there's no right or wrong way to like do a move or move into your first apartment, because I moved into my first apartment back home in Alaska, and that's another thing. Make sure you save your money, because when you move out on your own, you should think of it taking on all your own responsibilities. Like not having to rely on anybody else, because it's nice being able to say you pay for everything and not have like someone throwing in your face like, oh, I bought you that, or I paid for this, or I paid for that so I can take it away. Like, no, I pay for all my own stuff and you ain't gonna take it away. Sorry, not sorry. So, and that's like the true thing about being an adult, and it's hard. And like, shout out to anybody else that's been in the same position and been going through some stuff through COVID-19, because this pandemic's been long, since March, and I'm a server. My job cut down to just takeout and delivery, and I didn't have a car when this all started. So like, I couldn't delivery drive, I could only manage, and I was only working like 3 days a week for 3 months until my job opened back up to 50% capacity. And that's a blessing for working for a small business and then still making it through this. And me still having a job through this whole thing is amazing. And I know so many other people have gone through it, and you know, just don't think you're the only one. I've been like really upset a couple times. I'm like, is this seriously happening to me? Like, why do I have to deal with this right now? But you know, I'm not the only one, so I know my situation isn't the worst, because you know, like, I could have kids and like some real life issues, but you know, like, I'm still making it. I got a brand new car in May, so like, you know, God be doing things. Like, you can't doubt the man upstairs, you know. And manifesting and, you know, speaking good energy into your life. I truly believe in that too. Like, just to like, that you set the vibe for every day. So I mean, you just gotta do what you gotta do. And if you're not gonna settle for anything less or settle to fail, then you're not gonna. So you're just gonna figure out a way to get it done. And that's what my mama always taught me. I feel like this video is kind of just gonna be like a ramble session, but it's cool. I appreciate y'all watching and listening to me ramble. It's fun, and I feel like this is kind of like a source of venting, you know? I mean, not a lot of people will watch me anyways right now, so. But I know my mama watching this, she texts me after every video, and she'd be like, you did such a good job. So, Mom, if you're watching this, I love you. Thank you for watching and giving me the views. But thank you guys for watching my video. If you haven't already, make sure you like, subscribe, and comment. Give me some ideas, because I'm always looking for like new ideas. And I plan on getting some more people in my videos. I have my best friend Lane, he lives in Austin. I just need to make some time to go see him. It's been my life's been a little inconvenient recently, but I'm gonna make some time to go see my boo, and we're gonna do some stuff. Yeah. If y'all know who Lane is, y'all know. We a great time together, and y'all in for it. When Texas open back up, ooh, we about to be running this hoe. Just watch. Just watch. But yes, if you're a young adult and you plan on moving away from home, moving into your first apartment, you know, think about these things. Think about the things I've said. If I could give you guys a little more insight, I should have been vlogging like this whole past year, because y'all really would have seen what to do and what not to do, and it would have been hilarious. But just watch this, you know, think about it, take your time, for sure, definitely take your time, and get your money, have fun, and do what makes you happy. Because the biggest thing about this move was I really was like, I don't care what anybody thinks. Like, I'm gonna move to Texas, and that's just what it is. And I did it. I'm still here. It's a great life experience. So I definitely 10 out of 10 recommend to get out of your comfort zone and go do something, you know? Move away from home if that's what you want to do, you know? If it's not move away from home, get the job. I don't know, get a YouTube, you know, make some trips. Like, there's nothing wrong with staying home, living in your hometown and making trips. Like, do what makes you happy. That's all I gotta say.